everyone, and welcome back to Foolish Wisdom. Today I have 3 guests with me tonight, and what we're going to do is a little bit of a continuation on the last podcast I sent out, which was mutual differences. But what I did realize is that I didn't get some guys' perspectives on that. It was all females.
That's what it was.
It was all females. So I decided it's only right. It's only right that I get my guys in here.
There it goes.
And get some opinions on the things that we spoke about last episode. So I'm just gonna have them go down the line really quickly, introduce themselves. I'm gonna start with my boy to the left of me. Go ahead.
All right, Benjamin Tango from Queens.
My name is Junior Rodriguez, JR, represent Queens.
Hey, what's up? This is Chris Gonzalez from Killer Queens. What up?
Killer Queens.
So we got Queens in the building.
Queens.
Yes.
We got Queens in the building.
It's gonna be a little biased now, right?
So just for the viewers, just so you guys know, they're all in a relationship, so calm yourselves.
Sorry,
So-
slide the DM though.
So I just wanted
We're gonna
to,
get us killed.
I just wanted to make sure that I asked the same exact questions that I asked to my fellas, to the ladies that I asked earlier. Make sure I get the different perspectives of females and the male's perspective. So the way we started off last episode, big important question, and it seems to have a lot of different answers, is boundaries in a relationship. One of the things we talked about in the past podcast was going to the clubs. Would you be okay? Would you be comfortable with your significant other going to the club without you?
Yeah.
So Ben, I want to start off with you. What do you think about that?
Nah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Listen, it's all about trust. Once you set that line of trust, like I think, listen, they could, for God's sake, you could go to a strip club if you want to. That doesn't bother me. It's just as long as you come home to me. You know what I mean? Like as long as you don't do something that I wouldn't do, we're in the same page, then it won't faze me. What's up with you guys?
Yeah, man.
Be honest,
Yo,
and be
yeah,
honest,
be
because
honest,
I will
be
call your girl, and we
Yeah.
will have that conversation.
Let's
I
go.
will ask you.
There
So
it goes.
please be honest. Make sure you're honest.
What I will say is this. I'll say, yeah, I have absolutely no problem. Just because I've been with her 4 years. You know,
Okay.
she's great to me. She's been really good to me. You know, she's never done wrong by me. And coming from like a relationship where I have been cheated on many times,
Okay.
you know, into this, you can't bring that type of energy into something new.
Definitely,
Right.
definitely.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? 'Cause if
That's
you
a big
do that-
problem in
Yeah,
relationships.
that's the thing. That's the biggest problem. A lot of people are trying to fix their past problems with someone new.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, they didn't do that to you. You gotta give them a chance.
So try not to bring the baggage into your new relationship.
Yeah, just, and it sucks because people fuck up. I fuck up. God knows all the time. My girlfriend would laugh if she hears me on this fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like but I mean, I try and she tries and we try our best. It's the best thing you can do. So
All right, I feel that.
Alrighty.
What's up with you, Chris?
Definitely, I don't mind, you know, it's okay because I do the same thing. I would go and I've gone and I think she's gone, but I do trust her and it just really comes down to trust. And at the moment, I'm in a really amazing relationship and I trust this girl and we're just down with each other and we're also just down with everything, you know, so it's like, it's okay. She wants to go out with her girls, she can go out with her girls.
God
I do the
bless.
same thing too,
It's
and
beautiful,
we
man.
go and when we go out together, we fucking vibe. I love going out with her.
Yo, I'm gonna shake my answer. Nah, hell no. Y'all can't come out. Hell no. You crazy?
Yo, absolutely not. You know what I mean?
All right, so I guess since y'all in a relationship, I love for you to speak on your partner's perspective on that. How do they feel
shit.
about you going to the clubs?
Yo,
Is
she
that,
barks
an
at me.
is that an argument y'all had in the
I get
past?
beat up every single day. Call the cops.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, like you're saying, like what, like her perspective.
Yeah, like so
ideally,
so when all right, let's say for example, you know having a guys' night in the weekend, you tell your girl ahead of time.
Mhm.
Do you see an argument resulting from that down the line before you go?
Nah, you know what's funny?
No,
Actually,
not for me.
Well,
Not for me
ahead
at
of
all.
time or at day of? Because those are,
I mean,
those are two like.
you're hitting the nail on the head for me right
There's
there.
times, you know what I'm saying? Like there's ahead of time, like I'll call you at
Yeah.
8:30 in the morning, let you know about an 8:30 game at night. Or like
a week before.
a week before. You know what I'm saying?
So
'Cause
if
that varies.
Right.
against
I could like look. I went to AC with my guys, and that didn't phase her because I gave her like a week advance.
Alright, I was about to say, but
I'll be real.
But you didn't
I
tell
give
her
her-
in the morning. You were like, hey, babe,
No.
I love you. Good morning. By the way, I'm going to AC. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but that's also
Yeah.
fucked up if you
But
do
I
that
don't
in the
think. But
morning.
at the same time, though, I don't mean to cut you off. But like, I don't think that'd be an issue because
If
that's
you
what I'm
woke
saying.
up and did the same thing.
Because what are you saying? Like if
Like,
I just
if you
said,
told- if
yo,
you
I
told
love
her
you.
that
Yo,
day, yo, I love
I'm gonna
you.
AC. I'll be back in 2 days. Like
For today,
She'll-
like you
she'll-
could
I'll tell you
call
what,
right
I think
now.
she'll
be
If
like,
it was a spontaneous, in my opinion, if it's a spontaneous trip with you and your boys the night of,
I'll tell you
it's
what.
okay.
I'll tell you what.
But
to
if you
answer
knew
that.
before, you should have told her.
I'll tell you. No, no, I'll tell you that. No, I'll tell you what.
Nah,
She will definitely
to
feel away.
avoid this
You know what?
shit, nigga.
But I don't think she'll feel away because she thinks I'm gonna go like do her slime or something.
Son.
But
Yeah,
she'll
so
feel
that's what I was
no,
gonna
but yeah,
ask
that-
you.
no, no, no.
Yeah, so-
She'll feel away that she's not a part of it. She hits me up off some like, yo, I'm just gonna go AC with my girls. I'll feel away too. Like,
Yeah.
what you guys
But
do?
Okay, so-
Go ahead.
alright, so time.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, what you're saying is based on the time frame
Yes.
that you do or do not give your girl,
It's just
it
respect.
gives you the feedback, right?
Right. I think it's all about context. That's all
Okay.
it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's not a matter of you actually physically going to the club.
Mhm.
It's a matter of her knowing ahead of time that you're going to the club.
Yeah.
Right, because the psychology of that is that if you do things in spontaneity,
Okay.
you're bound to like do something else. You may not have any intentions.
Ooh, be careful what you're saying, boy.
Yeah, bro.
Am I
About to
tripping?
put
though?
yourself in
Yeah.
hot
No,
water.
No, but
You gotta-
like,
No, go ahead. Say what you gotta
no, it's
say.
cool.
Finish
Like
that.
it's
No,
cool.
yeah.
Like she,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna get barked at. It's okay.
No,
I'll take
I'm
it easy.
saying,
No, I'm being real. Like,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you understand what I'm saying, though, right? Like if
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like, all right, like I think that's the psychology behind that, though. Like you know what I mean? Like it's like if you're just like, yo, I'm gonna hit the club tonight. There was no warning behind this. There was no like in the morning, hey babe, I'm gonna go out with my guys or something, right? It was just like, yo, I'm just going.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm not telling you until the time of.
Yeah.
I think
Then-
for me it's okay as long as we didn't have plans. You know, as long as we didn't have
Yeah,
to plan to do
right.
something that day,
Okay,
then I don't think
okay.
it matters so much, but it matters a little
Right.
bit.
But,
I mean,
You know what? It
and
matters.
also-
It
go ahead.
matters to me because I just want to avoid the fucking headache.
Yeah.
If
There you go.
But
Like,
even then,
I mean,
it won't
yes,
be like
yes.
much of a headache. But I just don't want to hear
But
it.
regardless of anything, that's why I was saying that from jump, it's all about how you guys have that trust from jump. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right.
Like regardless of like, yo, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
because
even-
your girl might feel like, okay, you ain't telling me about this. You just playing this with your boys. You plotting on something. Like,
right, exactly.
Like,
it's just like,
you
yo,
didn't
why
tell
am
me
I
about
not
this.
part of this?
Why
Like,
you
Well, I
want to
mean,
go
if that's the
down?
first
Why I
place-
didn't know about it? Like, what
that's-
you got planned? Let me see your phone on some shit. They just want to make sure you ain't meeting somebody else.
Well,
Right.
off the rip, nobody's going through my phone. I'm not going through her phone.
Same.
It's a boundary.
Oh.
saying, well, I'm on the same boat. Same.
It's
Oh, wait,
the-
time out. Because my first episode was about should you be allowed to go through your partner's phone? She's not allowed to go through your phone? Or you just don't go through each other's phone in
She's
general?
allowed to because she has the password to
Okay,
everything.
I changed
So
the
she has my password to my Instagram. Like, I'm not afraid for her to go through my phone.
Okay.
She's gone through my phone. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like,
You're sure.
but it's the respect of like she's gone. I'm all right. Let me fix this out. She's gone through mine.
Okay.
I've gone through hers. But it's not to prove. It's to prove a point. It's to
Okay.
say, hey, I'm not blowing up her phone. Like, bro, I've probably
like,
gone through it
uh-huh.
once or twice in 4 years. And the last time was like 2.5 years ago. And I was just after that I was like, yo, I'm solidified with this. Like,
Yeah, it makes
You know
you
what I'm
feel a
saying?
little better when you do go through that
Yeah,
phone.
I
You
felt-
find
I
out you
felt
feel a little
gross.
stupid, like,
Yeah, I
oh,
felt
what was I
gross.
doing right there?
and it was like, yo, like, yo, bro, she knows my codes to everything. I have nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just that is dope to have that. So why not have someone else give that to you? But you have to present that.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can't just do that. You
Definitely.
can't do nice things when people are around, so people can say you're a nice person. You got to do them when no one's around, so you know you're a nice person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, you don't do the
absolutely.
right thing. Like, if you go to a club and there's always gonna be girls, guys, whatever's your preference coming up to you, because there's always a fucking
Yeah.
glove for a hand. You know what I'm saying? There's always gonna be somebody coming up to you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it takes on you to be like, it's you. You know, you want that trust. It really comes down to what you do. If you feel untrustworthy of yourself, like you can't be giving someone, you don't deserve that trust because you're not giving it to someone, then you're gonna sit there and bug out and go through the phone and be anxious and nervous and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Like I said, we're not perfect humans.
Absolutely.
No one is. So we all have those insecurities. It comes and goes. But as long as you realize that is an insecurity and it's coming and it's going, that's it. You're chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, did
it's
you just
really
say that
calm down.
this insecurity is just coming and going?
Yeah.
I think that's bad, no?
What do you mean?
Well, what do you mean by if your insecurities?
No, like your own. It's not between you and her. It's your own things. Like, damn, maybe I don't look good, or maybe I don't feel.
Oh,
like
okay,
I look
yeah. Not so much.
People, human beings project their insecurities on other people. That's a given thing. Like, if I don't feel good
or some
about
people
myself,
have guilty conscience. They're doing something a little bad.
Yeah.
They might feel like their partner's doing the same.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
To
the partner's
ease their
not really doing anything.
Exactly.
You just have that guilty conscience on yourself.
Exactly.
So that was a little interesting to bring up. I actually want to know, Ben, do you
Oh,
and your girl have
I
access
was
to
just
each
gonna
other's
put in
phone?
you know what's crazy? Like, we have the option to,
Okay.
right? I would never be like, nah, you can't go through my phone. I'm not hiding anything, right? I'm an open book. But the fact that you have to go through my phone is an issue already for me.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
That's
In a
what you see.
relationship,
Yeah, exactly.
absolutely.
Like that's the way I see it. It's like, listen, if I have to go through your phone, in my head, if I even have the slightest bit of you doing me wrong, like why am I here? Like it's like, and that's what I mean by like I set like a boundary from jump.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, and this could be maybe it comes from an insecurity. You know what I mean? Like it's like what I told my girl from jump. It's like, yo, as easy as you can get it, it's as easy as I can get
Absolutely,
it. Right?
yeah.
So if you do me slime, I'm not one of those dudes who's like, yo, I'm gonna go fuck up this dude. This that. Like it's like, all right, yo, cool, because you're human too.
Right.
You're not my property.
Ben,
do whatever you want to do.
and your girl, how long you been together?
Like almost 2 years now.
Okay.
Right? Like give or take. Like I mean, like we dated for a little bit, like officially about a year plus type shit. But that's really what it is. And like we never been through like at least from my knowledge, we never been through each other's phones.
Okay.
But again, I'm not like, yo, you can't. I'm not hiding anything. Like you know what I mean? Like the option is there. I don't just be taking my phone to like everywhere I go. Like I'll leave it out there.
Okay.
So she has the option to just like she knows my password. I'm not hiding shit. She could be on it, but like if she sees something she don't like, then it's on her. It's like, yo, you understand what I'm saying? And it goes vice versa. If I see something I don't like if some dude is sliding through her DMs or some shit, I don't like the dude. Now I got the problem, right?
You're knocking on the devil's door.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we're at the boat at that stage where it's just like, you know what, like ignorance is bliss almost.
Yeah.
But I have no intentions of doing them wrong. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And I state that every time like someone needs the reassurance. You get what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. That's just my take.
What about you, Chris?
Well, I've been with my girl for just about a year now, and we're definitely is nowhere. We're not in that relationship to have ever gone through each other's phones.
Right.
Okay.
I leave my phone out in the open. It doesn't matter. I don't think she knows my password or anything, but I don't think she's ever gone through my phone, and I've never gone through her phone. Mm-hmm. We'll be on each other. We'll be on our phone sometimes when
Near
we're with each other. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but we're just, for me, it's just a year, and we're just not there yet.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
just
I was
to
gonna
be
say,
like,
yeah.
You're
talk
still
about it, but like,
yeah.
I know that feeling, you know,
Yeah.
from the
Of course,
past.
of course.
Well, like,
And for
okay,
me,
so
it's-
yeah, in your instance, because you guys are so open with your phones around each other, I wouldn't think, especially in a year in, that you would be enticed to even go through that because you feel that comfortability. Like, all right, if somebody was gonna hit her up, I would see it anyway because she's next to me and she's free with her phone, so I feel comfort in that sense. But and I'm not saying in your relationship, but it happens when 2, 3, 4 years down the line when you see that change, that fluctuation in your relationship, where it's like, all right, you bring your phone to the bathroom, you bring your phone to everywhere you go. Like, why are you not putting it down? And why are you now across from me on your phone when we used to be next to me? Yeah. And that's when you got to really pay attention to those little signs in your relationship, because if you started one way and you see that it's progressing not for the better but for the worse, it's not always has to do with insecurities. It's just
right. No, of course.
You're showing me something's different than what it was before.
I've definitely gone through it in the past. And to answer you, like, no, I don't think any of us should be going through our phones, but things happen and, you know, you grow with someone, you're in a relationship, and it gets to a point, whether it's insecurity, of real, you know, suspicions, or or something just really going on.
You have a short, this is all you got. In the grand scheme of like, this is what the universe is, this is what you got. You know what I'm saying? If I'm wasting time, I can't buy it back. I can't sell it back.
Yeah.
I can't.
Especially if you're not learning anything from it.
4, 5, 6 getting wasted. Wasted time, wasted effort, wasted emotion. I think that alone kills a man or woman. Anybody that's just fucking dead.
Of course.
So why do you want to 6, 7, 8 years down the line start doing that shit? Fuck no. Hell.
If you're like,
well, you're like
4 or 5 years in your relationship, okay, and then this starts to happen, and if you wait a year or two,
that's a conversation. No, 4 or 5.
4 or 5 years, everything's still peachy then, you know?
4 or 5 years, I mean.
And in 6, 7 years this starts to happen, then you gotta go, but.
Well, that starts a conversation. That's what that does. That sparks conversation. And where both people have to be mature enough to be like, listen, don't give me your feelings, I'm giving you facts. This is what it is, this is what I've seen. All right, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm right.
Yeah, it's a matter of communication. It's a matter of communication.
If you tell me, I'm telling you right now. That conversation goes like, if you tell me the truth, I'll believe you because I love you.
Right.
But if you're lying to me, I'm telling you what I'm prepared to do when I find out.
Yeah.
All right, so I mean, it sounds like it's a similar consensus across the board.
Yeah.
You guys are okay with your significant others going to clubs or wherever they go without you. It's just a matter of communication.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to the phones, you'd prefer to stay out of each other's phones, but your partners do have the opportunity to go through your phones if they should feel to. Just your opinion is what are the motives of you going through the phone, right? Because we're together, we communicate. Yeah. What is the insecurities within yourself if you guys aren't hiding anything that you feel the need to now? What have I done, right? Or what have you done that has made you feel that you need to now go through my phone?
Sheesh.
All right.
Yo, that's the psychology of that.
Which is funny because now let's look at it on the flip end of it. I spoke to women on this, right? And a lot of women's opinion was, I should have access to your phone, right? Ooh. And if I should feel the need to go through your phone, I should have that opportunity, right?
Shit,
but not necessarily to look for things. Like, if I want to order food, and my phone's over there, I should be able to have your passcode because I should be able to not have to get up and go through that, right? Yeah. But some guys are like, I believe that I should have a part of me and a part of privacy within a relationship, and that is where I hold my privacy within my phone.
That's bullshit.
Well, I definitely don't hold my
privacy. Wait. We got a bullshit in the middle.
Don't get me wrong. She has my girl has access to my phone. I have no problem with it. She has the option to do that, right? But I am personally uncomfortable when she just holds my phone.
But are you uncomfortable Are you uncomfortable because you feel as though your significant other feels insecure in any type of way of your relationship? Or are you uncomfortable because it's like, this is my world, this is my privacy?
I'm talking about the privacy. Is it more or less that privacy is on your
it's
phone?
More because of privacy.
More like privacy. Because I like to have my own, why do I, if I have 10 things, why do I have to give you all 10? I'm going to give you 9, let me have something for myself.
Yeah, but it's funny that's where you choose to have, of all the things, okay, so this is, in my first podcast, this is what I had said, right? Let's say, for example, I've been in a relationship for 6 years, right? A little bit over 6 years. We share a house together, we share a dog together, we share bank accounts together, we share family, we share a bed, we share everything, right? Yeah. So who am I to say that I choose to be private where I'm not private in any other aspect of my life?
I was just gonna say.
In particularly where I have the opportunity to speak to certain other people. Now, mind you, me and my girl share friends. You guys know my girl. I met Junior through my girl. Yeah. And we share the same lifestyle. And yeah, I do believe that I'm a strong believer if you look, you'll find, right? Doesn't necessarily mean that I'm doing anything. It just means that you will find a reason to be upset. Most girls would, and I'm sorry to say that women.
But there has to be a reason.
That's what I'm saying.
And there usually is, right?
But that's what I'm saying. Look, I don't mean to cut you off.
So why is it that you, right, with your girl, and it may be a little different because you guys haven't been together for such a long time.
Maybe, I don't know.
Choose to have your privacy there of all aspects of your relationship?
Honestly, I don't know. I can't say. I think because the phone today is an extension of us. This is like,
listen, all of our phones are our privacies to ourselves.
Right. But it doesn't have to be a phone. It could be anything.
That's what I'm saying. But our phone is a privacy to ourselves. But unless there's a reason for you to think that, there should still be no reason for you to go to my phone.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I agree. And my privacy, nigga, it's not like I'm fucking hiding it with the girl, you know?
Right.
I'm sharing it.
I'll just say real quick, for the bullshit aspect of that,
go ahead.
Is what fucking privacy do you have? Can I curse on this?
Yeah. I'll leave everything on.
What fucking privacy? You guys fuck. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
There is no privacy.
Y'all eating each other's out. I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
If we've been on vacations together, we sleep in the same bed every week, bro. My lady, bro, she needs my fucking phone to go get some food. The fuck, take my phone.
Take my phone. Yeah,
bro. I've had sex. I'm like, God, I don't know what her privacy is. We've seen each other at a rawest form. Yeah. So it's like, what the fuck is a phone? You know what I'm saying? That just comes down to reliability on your fucking phone. bro, I don't give a shit. Like, my phone is not that important. It works for me. I don't work for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, my shit works.
And it's just so sad
but Junior,
for that to be a reason that a couple would break up.
But that's what I'm
years,
saying. Like,
you know?
to me, that's dumb. To her, that's dumb. We don't look at it like, bro, she likes any Instagram. I don't give a fuck. We're fucking. I like any woman's Instagram. Doesn't matter. I'm not going there to fuck. It doesn't bother nobody. It doesn't bother. And she doesn't even do it. And I don't really do it either. It's just the option that we have.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's just because, like, I'm 26 years old. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time to fucking deal with fucking all this and that, bro. I'm trying to start a family, bro. Yeah, bro, you gotta it's gotta work for you, bro. It's gotta work for you. And if it's starting to cause you fucking problems, you gotta see into what the fuck you're doing with your phone, bro. Maybe get yourself a new razor.
Now, now on the flip side of that, right? It's a sense of respect, though. You know, you understand? Like, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying with the whole Ross. I get that 100%. But at the same time, it's like, listen, like in my life, I have a lot of problems. I don't want to be a burden to my significant other, right? Yeah. So I would never put that upon her, right? Yeah. So now with that being said, like, I'm not saying my phone is a problem, but it's just that's just my boundary. I don't know if that's gonna go to the next.
I mean, listen.
You understand what I'm saying?
This is exactly why I wanted to shoot it. People have different perspectives.
But I see. But that's the crazy thing because it's like,
I think the important thing is, if you choose to do something like that, you might need to reevaluate your relationship.
Exactly, because it's like, what's your intentions going through my phone? Like, what do you like? Why are you so suspicious? Like, what did I do?
I can see that.
You understand?
I mean, I don't mind every once in a while.
Why are you so suspicious of that act?
And personally, you know, if it's happening all the time, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Right.
Every once in a while, that shit gas me. Like, go ahead, talk to shorty, let her know, like, we in a relationship. Put her in a place I don't have to. Like, that really wouldn't bother me. If that's turning me on more than anything. Yeah,
you know. Not trying to fuck your partner. Like, what are you doing?
All right, so the next topic I really want to talk on, because it seemed that we touched on it a little bit yesterday, and I got a lot of different responses.
I like this one.
And I want to start with Chris because he was bringing a couple valid points up yesterday. But what do you consider cheating pertaining to a relationship? What is it where it's just like, nah, you straight up cheated? And what are things that you would allow where you wouldn't consider that cheating? So, Chris, I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Go ahead, start it off.
Well, I'm just really fucking mind blown because yesterday, in this topic, they said that even flirting is cheating. And I said, no, I don't think so. And then I really started thinking about it and like, flirting can lead to cheating.
Absolutely.
But something I don't like is, okay, yes, I get it. You meet somebody, whatever, for whatever reasons, and if there has to be, exchange numbers, whatever. But like, if you're entertaining him, then that's when I know it's bad. You shouldn't be entertaining the nigga unless it's like on a professional fucking matter.
So yesterday, it was straight up. Not so much. If they're flirting, it's not to me cheating. But now,
but listen, I don't think it's if you're flirting, it's not cheating. To me, you gotta be fucking or kissing.
Okay, so some type of physical contact.
It has to be, yeah. Okay. But I know that flirting shit is fucking bad, and that leads to a lot of shit. Yeah. You know, that's what it begins, and it just it finishes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So your answer is anything any type of physical contact with another human being, you consider that cheating. All right. Yes. Junior, what about you?
I don't know, if it's wrong, it's wrong. Like, if it feels wrong, it's gonna be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like,
is flirting wrong?
Yeah, but your girl may have a different aspect of what's wrong.
Is flirting wrong?
And that's exactly what I'm getting at. Like, if she doesn't feel like she's disrespected the lines that we've set this long in our relationship, then I'm Gucci with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll have a conversation about it, but obviously there's a solidified line for both people. Like, we've had that conversation. That's what it really comes down to. Like, this is the line in the sand. You know what I'm saying?
So you guys have actually made it a point to have a conversation of what you guys already do's and don'ts in your relationship before you decided.
We're both bartenders.
Yeah, so that's
she's a very beautiful girl.
Yeah. Like, and you speak to people every day.
Yeah, and I speak to people every day. I've had girls come to the bar. She's had guys come up to her bar, fucking that bar. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's hot. Mm-hmm. So like, bro, if I fucking think about like they've offered me a job to work there, and I've been like, hell no. Because if I gotta sit with that shit, I'll fucking shoot myself in the face.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like, it's more like ignorance is bliss. Out of sight, out of mind. Like, if I don't see it, she's making money at the end of the day. I'm going on vacation with her. She's going on vacations with me. You know what I'm saying? That money goes to us. The money goes to her.
That's what you see. That's a beautiful thing.
So wait, but Let's take it back.
Yeah.
You're saying as long as you don't know, pretty much.
No. What I'm saying, like,
That's what he said?
obviously, there's
I
lines
lost
of
that.
like.
Oh yeah, so
There's
we
a
got the guidelines.
Yeah,
right?
so like, there's a line of like, you don't go home with someone, you don't hook up with someone.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You don't cross the line of basic cheating.
Yeah.
So
Like,
more towards what Chris is saying.
yeah,
Physical
but
contact.
if you gotta like flirt, like if you gotta bat an eye, like flirt with.
well, her job is kind
That's what I'm
of.
saying.
I mean, she makes money off
Like, I
of
get
that.
it, like,
yeah.
you know,
We both understand that if we gotta do it, as long as we're not fucking there,
Yeah.
I'm not getting this girl's number when I'm leaving from the job.
and if it's just like
You know what
one
I'm saying?
person, like a
Yeah.
one-time thing, that's it, you know?
Yeah,
as long
but
as
I'm
it
not-
just doesn't continue.
As long as I'm like not crossing around the marble and like, hey, where you going? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, like it stays there. It's like, oh, she's like, oh, you tells me I'm good looking. Oh, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You want something to drink? Bro, you just give them extra time at the bar. Like, give you more money.
I mean, I would say like specifically pertaining towards you, it's a completely different aspect. 'Cause
Yeah.
you, as a man, have to be very secure in yourself, especially with the occupation your girl has. But with
Well,
you, it's a lot easier to understand because you happen to have the same type of job.
Yeah.
So for you, like, let's say for another guy who didn't have your job, right?
Oh, I fucking.
And has a girl that has that type of job, it may be a little different
It's
story.
hard.
Different
Yeah, I feel
story.
like that's
You
hard,
just
but if you
haven't-
trust her, it's okay.
You just haven't trained that muscle yet because you haven't been put in this situation.
exactly.
It's like
Yeah.
going to the gym. You
Absolutely.
haven't worked out being okay with who you are while she's working in a pool of fucking hormones and fucking everybody.
Drinks
Right,
and
right.
craziness,
right,
yeah.
You can just kind of work up. Bro, I just had to do that. She just got 2 new gigs in the city, and they're great bars. It was the biggest ego strike because I applied for that job too, and I never got it.
Mhm.
But then it was even my buddy was like, "Bro, you're not a girl." You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, your girl's hot. She's gonna get the job. Like, you're fucking right. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I gave myself the 6 hours of just
Props to
drinking,
you, man.
smoking.
You
Just,
know,
like,
Shout out to my baby.
yeah, bro. That's it, man. You know, you
All
gotta.
right, what's up with you, Ben?
Now, all right, yeah, I hear that, right? It's all about trust, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, there are 2 types of cheating.
Yeah.
I do believe that.
Okay,
There's a
so what are
physical,
they?
there's a physical cheating and there's an emotional cheating.
Mhm.
Okay.
I do believe that, right? Like, let's just say, like,
I have a feeling you'll play devil's advocate right now.
That's good.
you
I
think
like
so?
it.
Yeah, no, it's
I
good,
don't
it's
know,
good.
like, because I believe that because it's like, listen, if her focus is on another dude or another significant other, another girl, it doesn't matter who the significant other. If it's not on you, that's not cheating.
If it's not on you,
Like, let's just say, all right, let's just say you and your girl get into a fight, right? You and your girl get into a fight, right? And she's like, yo, fuck this, blah blah. She goes she's taking a walk. She calls up a dude or a chick, right?
Yeah.
Now they're having a full blown conversation on, yo, fuck Junior, fuck Chris, yo, fuck Denelli.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah,
That's
You
not
don't wanna ask
but
me
no.
my
But then you see the
definition
other
of
guy. You understand what I'm saying though, right? Like that's emotional. Like yo, she's confiding. She or he is confiding to that person, and it's even
and
if
that's
they're
so
not
funny because
fucking.
one of the females said that. They said,
Right.
when you decide
I think
to
that's-
express any type of
Yeah.
emotion
Emotion,
towards somebody else pertaining to our relationship,
Right.
that's
Exactly.
cheating.
Then it's like, wait a sec. Now I get it. If you're like, yo, that's a homie. Like you just want to vent. Cool. But it comes to an extent where it's like, wait a second. Like this is
you
gonna
only
be.
vent when you're arguing, and it's not
Right,
really
exactly, right? So I think that's an emotional cheating, right?
Yeah.
Now there's another aspect to it, obviously like one night stands, this, that, another. What's crazy is, in my opinion, I think the emotional cheating is worse.
That's what my girl said.
I think that too, because what happens is there's longevity in that.
Yeah.
So let's just say like, all right,
And
hypothetically.
it just shows you that they can have emotions
Right.
for 2 people at the same time.
Right, exactly. It's like, you listen, as easy as you can get it, I'm gonna go in and do me too. But you see, no, but if she comes up, if she comes up, it depends on the context. It depends on the context. I think it depends on the context.
Yeah.
Yo, if I really do, like, let's say you 10 years in. You 10 years in.
Then
You not,
10
yo,
years,
it's
she
easier
shouldn't
said
be
than
fucking-
done,
it
bro.
is,
Like,
but you
it's
leave
so
her.
easy. Like, yo, you 10 years in.
Bro,
you got
leave
met.
her.
Like, yo, your mom's best friend is your girl. Like,
you
you
take
get
this
this
bitch,
shit.
they wanted to cheat on you
That's
for
it, yeah.
2 years.
If that's
before
the
that.
okay, there has to be context in it. Then. But you see, she has to understand that it goes both ways then, right?
Yeah,
So now
but
the
if
thing
you guys
is,
are doing that to do that to each other, what's the point of
I've
that
done
being
the
in a
best.
you're right,
relationship?
you're right.
I've been in a relationship. where I've
And then
done the
another
best.
thing you gotta think about, Ben, is right.
Okay, go ahead.
If she was capable of it one time,
Oh yeah,
She's already
100%.
shown
But she's
the
gonna understand that
capabilities
I'm
before.
capable of it too.
yeah, but
That's
then
what I'm
for
saying,
what
but
is the
that's
point
what
of
it-
being in an open
Right, no,
relationship?
you're right, you're
fucking
right.
around
You're right,
fucking-
That's not necessarily true.
That could be
I
a
don't
preference,
agree
though.
with
What,
that.
what, what?
I don't agree
Yo,
if you're a
good.
cheater once, you're a cheater forever. I don't
I do.
agree with that.
I
Because
do.
I think
You think so?
Absolutely.
I've been in.
And that's not to say that they would cheat,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
It is. It is to say
Actually-
though that pay attention to the way your girl moves, right? Because
Yeah, you have to.
now it depends. Like what stopped your girl from continuing to talk to that guy? Is because you caught the conversation, or is it because she decided to end that conversation? That's another thing you gotta take into account.
Well, just the thing I'm getting at is like I think that like I've cheated in my past, not on my lady, but like in my in a past relationship.
Oh, but I've been talking about to the particular person you're in a relationship with
That
that moment.
Oh, you mean
like once I've cheated.
Because like you've learned your lesson. Like that's what I'm
immature, you bro. That's
No,
I'm talking about in that current relationship. If your partner, in my opinion, if your partner cheats on you, has had a process of cheating on you, and you stopped that. You were the reason to stop, being that they went through your phone, being they caught you in the act, being whatever the case is.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but you'd be a fool to think that shit is not capable of happening again.
You should not be with that person.
Now let me ask you guys something.
You shouldn't.
The only thing I'm saying is you should not be with that person.
No,
the respect boundary that you have with your person that you're spending all this time with, bro. Like, dude,
you wasting my time too.
I'm making a thing to make sure our relationship. I don't call her out her name in arguments or not.
No, it's very important. It's very important.
The point to that being is why would I do that? Why would I embarrass you and make you look so stupid? Mm-hmm. I know what that feels like. You know what that feels like.
Yeah.
Why would you want your significant other walking around feeling stupid?
Yeah, I mean, looking stupid. Looking stupid.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to look stupid either, because when you go back to that, and I've seen it, you know, when you've seen other friends like, bro, this girl's fucking blowing the whole fucking Mets team, you know what I'm saying? And her man is still with her. And then it's like, how does that chick look to you? Stupid. But how does the guy look? Stupid.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's just the point I'm getting at. Like, you don't want to be dumb like that. You cut it out, go to the next one.
All right, so I guess my last question for the night, and I'm gonna assume I know the answer to this one, but I don't want to do that.
Go ahead, don't do that.
So I want to start with Junior. Junior, how important is sex for you in a relationship?
Very important. Very important.
Very important.
I'm not saying we should be fucking 24/7. I'm just saying.
Okay.
It's a very important thing.
Yeah.
It's like sex has never been a taboo for us. So it's like not weird for our family.
All right, what about you, Ben?
Nah, I agree with that. I think sex is very important because, like,
why? I want to know why.
Yo, if we not fucking, who you fucking? That's
exactly.
That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, but do you believe that sex is important because it's connection? It's a deeper connection than you guys usually have with your partner. Do you believe it's because it allows you to exchange energies with your partner?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, if you want to get that, yeah. I believe that. Yeah. Well, I don't know, more physical and oral.
Like I like to have sex, you know. So sex is important for me in a relationship. Like I like to.
No, he's being for some women,
people,
bro, the women that I asked, one woman, one of the girls that was said, not that important for her. She's more concerned about a mental connection than physical overall.
Which is fine. But
then we don't, we basically just don't blend.
That's what exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
there's a pond for her to fish in. Just like
exactly.
My pond is with people like that.
Exactly. And our preference, like, if we started a relationship like this, and then we get to a point where like I'm only smashing like once a month, there's an issue. Like, who you fucking now? Like, that's the type of time. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, hypothetically.
It doesn't necessarily
No, but I know.
Right,
you're right. But like at the same time, it's like you become suspicious, and that's what. And maybe it's insecurity. That's really what it is, right?
But like, that's another thing we spoke on at the last conversation was it's very important to make sure that you maintain yourself in your relationship, because this is your partner's. You want your partner to be attracted to you at all times, right? So you got to be careful not to be lazy. Make sure that you guys do, things that are not in the norm that you usually do on the day-to-day, especially if you've been in a relationship long-term, because people are attractive. You can't deny that. There are people, people get paid to be models, So, and it's normal for eyes to wander. I'm not going to say that doesn't happen. But it's very important that you keep yourself to your highest expectation, because you have to understand that the person that you're going to be with is going to see you every single day in and day out. So it is important that you do maintain that sex life, because you have to understand that there are people out there, and she decided to be with you for the way you looked and the way you were at the beginning of that relationship, and you can't allow yourself to really maneuver out of that.
Ooh, that one hit.
Did it hit for you?
Wow.
Did it hit for you? Why? What are you gonna tell me?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. So, I I just want to wrap it up real quick. I want to thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you.
today.
Man.
This was fun. I like
I
it.
appreciate your opinions. I think it was very important to get females' perspective, and I appreciate you guys coming in here and speaking on the male perspective. It's funny how the male perspective is pretty similar all around. Consensus.
Does it differ a lot from the women? Women to men?
Whereas the females were all different perspectives.
Really?
And I just think as females, just because we're emotional compared to you guys who are really black and white. And that's just what it really comes down to. So I just want to go down the line and have them, again, say their name and shout your Instagram out if you want to, so people can reach out to you just in case they have any opinions on some of the things you guys said tonight. Because I know your girls will be reading this.
Yeah, but then our girls are going to be mad that they sliding into the DMs.
It's a setup.
They gotta love you.
What the hell is
They
a
gotta love you for your honesty.
It's a
You gotta
fucking
love
setup,
you for your
man.
honesty.
Chill. Don't holler at me.
All right, Ben, so go ahead.
Let's go. Again, I'm Benjamin Tango. My Instagram is Benjamin Tango, as is BenjaminTango.
Okay.
Nice. My name is Junior. The Instagram, the original JR_ between everything.
Okay.
What's up, guys? Chris, TLX27.
I appreciate you guys coming out to my podcast, Foolish Wisdom. I
like it.
going to probably shoot another episode next Friday. I'm going to make sure that I mix it up next time, get some men and women. I have two Instagrams. You can hit me up on my Instagram, mindbomb, MINDB0MB, or my podcast Instagram, which is _Foolish Wisdom. And I will see you guys next time.